The clarion call has sounded. The curtain rises. Say goodbye to yourself and embrace the unknown. As I don the many masks of this tale, I challenge you to fully immerse in the story, the mystery, and the terror. Live the fears and hopes, and let your mind wander through the shadows. Uncover the secrets that lie beneath, for the only certainty is the mask you wear. Embrace the transformation, commit to the journey, and let the masks of Nyarlathotep reveal its truths to you. January 30th, 2025. You got
1925?
yeah, 2025. 1925.
It's
It's all the same.
3 months ago.
Yeah. Which is kind of cool. You guys finished up your serpent person stuff. Got the Plutonian drug from the Shipley house. Collected some ingredients. Back at your hotel. You recuperated, and a burger with an olive on top for Declan. Declan fell asleep in the chair with his whiskey and cigar and all that kind of stuff. I think Iris and Abigail then decided it was time to do some drugs.
Yup.
Iris did 1 cc of the Plutonian drug. Had
Test run.
1 cc or a half?
Half.
Half.
It was a half dose.
Yes, it was a half. That's right. It was a 1 cc was the marked area, and she did half of that.
That's why I wasn't sure if it was 1 cc was the half or 2 cc was the full or what.
Yeah, you're right. So I don't know medical terms enough to know what a half of a cc is.
0.5.
0.5 cc's, sure.
It's 50 cc's.
You just add an extra c. That actually makes sense. Just add an extra c and it gets smaller or bigger, depending on what you're talking about, I guess.
It feels very metric.
So you had visions of ghouls feasting in a Louisiana mansion back home for her. And then some futuristic raves, scene, lights, music. She was out for, what, like 1.5 hours or something like that, I said.
Yeah, you said
Lost a bunch of, lost some sand, gained some Cthulhu mythos. She had kind of like this afterglow effect after. I don't know if it was meanwhile or before, but Abigail also was like checking out her painting, trying to figure out what's going on there. You know, she felt the hand kind of through the painting, and the
it was before we all went to bed.
Okay.
It was right when we got back.
So right before you did drugs, the painting was talking to you. Good sign that you probably need to take drugs.
But she didn't tell anyone until she told Iris.
Yeah, I told Iris after she got out of her craziness.
That's right. And the painting was like, oh, it's beautiful. And I guess the next morning is the 30th, not what I currently, but it is now the 30th. You'd had some coffee, went to Scotland Yard, talked to Mr. James Barrington, Inspector James Barrington, not Mr. And revealed he had been investigating the Egyptian murders, so-called Egyptian murders, for the last year. And I need to retcon what I have said a little bit. Not much. I had said that his partner or who he replaced was gone for a month. And Chad immediately latched on and was like, that doesn't sound right. And he was right. It was a year, because obviously he's been doing it a year. He replaced him a year ago, and that's how long
that makes sense.
His partner's been gone.
Okay.
So it was Munden, Inspector Munden, that he said was gone. So not a big retcon.
Inspector Munchkin has been dead for a year.
Yep, Gregory Munchkin. No, Munden.
London of
Does he have
London.
the Lollipop Guild?
He's got a theme song. Barrington shared that Jackson Elias had believed the murders were connected to the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh. He mentioned meeting Edward Gavigan at the Penhew Foundation. Obviously, Gavigan is a wealthy and influential figure. He kind of dismissed the claims about the cult's current existence, right? Like that was gone. This is through James Barrington's mouth, that Gavigan said, they were gone a long time ago. Don't worry about it.
Sus.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Barrington also revealed, and I'm going through these because remember we're mid-conversation, so I'm trying to
Yes.
Barrington also revealed that there had been 19 murders over 3 years. Camera's lower than usual. 3 years. With similar methods. And I don't remember if he told you what those methods were. I think he just left it at that for now.
I don't remember if he did.
Yeah. Let me go to my notes right here to make sure. I'm going to go through real quick. Vincent took the lead. Barrington for a year. Black Pharaoh, New Foundation. Barrington. Oh, I guess I didn't talk about Barrington met Edward Gavigan at the Penhew Foundation, which I think you already knew of. You had a lead to that kind of deal, and already knew about Gavigan being the purveyor over that, or whatever it may be.
He made the card. His card.
That's right, from Elias.
Or either a Penhew Foundation card that had his name written on it, or his card at the Penhew Foundation.
Yeah.
I think it had his name written on it.
Yeah, it's in there. I don't remember.
Director.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty much where we are. Do you feel caught up enough? Because I have a line here that says, "Pick up here!" exclamation 5 times.
Yeah, I think we asked you to make that mark. And I think I asked you to make a mark about
doing drugs? Because that's what I did. A what?
I had asked you to make a note about our conversation trajectory.
I think I asked
Cool.
Barrington if he thought that the Colts. Well, yeah, you already said that. He didn't think that the Colts were still around.
I think you did ask.
It
Yeah.
was very vague what he said.
I feel like he's kind of non-committal. Is that?
Yeah.
Like he probably just mentioned, that was when he mentioned what Penhew had said, or you asked right after he mentioned what Penhew had said, or Edward.
Like he didn't look into it anymore after he's like, oh no, that's been done however long ago.
Yeah, and he did mention that Gavigan kind of called Elias, he came up in conversation, and he called Elias a sensation-seeking profiteer.
That's
and an unlikely reliable source of information.
That's the part I didn't like.
Yeah.
And the card with his name was found with Elias's belongings, right?
Official handout person. We got nodders on. Yep, she's nodding. Yep.
Yes.
Well, we found the handout. It just doesn't say, found here.
Well, if it says America, then it was probably there because everything was from there pretty much.
Oh, yeah, it was America.
Yep. Yeah, the penny. Yeah.
It's Carlisle Papers, America number 2.
Yep, you're right. Director. See, that's why you're the official handout person for a reason.
That's the cork board.
Yeah. Oh, why? Thank you. I spend many an hour on it every now and then.
The cork board helps me out a lot.
You like it? Okay, well, I'll keep it up. Cork board. All right. So let's try. This is going to be hard. I don't know if we've ever done it like this before, where we've stopped in the mid conversation. So let's try to get back.
But we'll figure it out
in there. And I'm Inspector Barrington. And something we didn't mention in the recap, and I think we should talk about it really quick, I'm going to mention it, is that, remember, he had his notebook out and was asking you guys questions before he gave anything away. Remember? And he was trying to get, kind of information about you guys. What were you up to? Why are you asking questions kind of deal? When did you hear? When did you hear about Elias? That kind of stuff. Yeah. And you had rolled successfully something, persuasion, blah, 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 whatever, and you started to open up more. So that is where we are right now. He has opened up more to you guys. Yeah. So.
Looking at us less like suspects and more like
investigatory friends.
Maybe someone. I mean, he's when an investigator's been doing something for a year, that means they have lost leads. Most likely, they're at a dead end because I don't think you can investigate something for a year and just keep investigating. You just got to wait for something to come out else to come up.
Borderline cold case, right?
Borderline cold case for sure. So yeah, that's probably where he is. So if you guys coming in are like, hey, we're gonna stir some shit up, or maybe we'll find, maybe we'll have something else that you got or you can get. Might be interesting.
Really good at poking shit with a stick.
You guys ordered coffee and tea, so you guys have beverages. Yep. Remember that?
Yep, we do. Yep.
So, I don't remember what he sounded like, but it doesn't matter. So I'll just start again. Yes, there was 19 murders that have been carried over the past 3 years, having each a similar modus operandi. I feel like I've said that before.
Well, Inspector, Mr. Elias was, well, not to put too fine a point on it, more or less, I believe the technical term is eviscerated by these strange men wearing loincloths and wielding archaic-looking, brutal daggers, I believe.
And this is you were thinking that this is the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh, that Elias described, and that Gavigan says doesn't exist.
Whatever it is, certainly seems a bit too coincidental, wouldn't you think?
Perhaps, but these the modus operandi, if I were to say it a third time, it seems that I don't think you said sharp weapon dagger. Is that what you said?
Yes.
What we're seeing with these Egyptian murders is more like a bludgeoning, or both a bludgeoning and something very sharp, like, but not a serrated edge, if that makes sense. More like a puncturing, or a blunt object with like a bat with nails in it occasionally, or something like that.
Brutal.
Yes. No, but anyways, the reason we call them Egyptian murders is because 17 of the 19 of them were Egyptian nationals.
You see,
and that's the press, picked that up, and here we are.
One of the things that Elias told us about was a cult of the bloody tongue. They seemed pretty fascinated with tongues. Is that...
So you've dealt with a cult before, and he kind of looks it all for it.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Are you...
I'll laugh a little bit.
Do you have credentials?
I act like I'm reaching in my wallet and say, "Oh no, I've left my cult card. Sorry."
He just kind of looks at you for a second. He gives you a little smile, like, okay. He had to ask. No, I had to ask.
To put perhaps too fine a point on it, we're...
Don't! Before you continue that sentence, do not say vigilantes.
No. I was just going to say we were brought together with Elias in hopes of treasure and excitement, and found danger and cults and craziness.
I see. So you all are all brought up in this cult nonsense stuff, not just some maniac or with a motive or something.
Do what?
It's not just some maniac with a motive. It's you fully believe that this cult aspect of this stuff is real. What you think?
quite certain they're maniacs. I guess just the question is the motive, the reason, the why, right? But it's intriguing that he was here and looking into these things and then met his end in similar, seemingly at least tangentially related ways.
That's
why I was curious if there was
pierced?
any. Well, that's what I was going to say. They seemed fascinated. These groups seemed fascinated with tongues. Was there a? You mentioned heart punctured. Is that a common element?
This all seem to have died, maybe by a puncture to the heart would be the killing blow.
Was there any scarification or carvings or anything? That was another
defining
aspect.
features that we were able to uncover, other than the blunt and sharp trauma to the head, torso. Like I said, possibly like a wooden club with nails through it or something. But the final strike, if I were to coin it a term, was most likely a harder metal spike or instrument that pierces the heart. Yes.
The killing blow.
Yes. Coup de grace.
Yes. Well, Inspector, we're obviously intrigued and concerned and just wondering if there was correlation, anything that we knew that we could help you with, or anything you knew that might help us in our search to find answers to what happened to our compatriot.
You fully understand what you're going to get into. I mean, my partner's been gone for a year, and I kind of believe that he stuck his nose too deep, if you know what I mean. And why it hasn't swayed me from trying to find the culprits. Well, I do think that he found something that I haven't found, and that's why he's been missing a year. Are you sure that you're willing? Hey, what? Scared?
Are you? Yeah.
He drinks his coffee really quick. I'm never scared. I have a duty.
Well, yes, and then I think we consider ourselves to have a duty to the memory of our friend, much as your partner.
I see.
How friendly is this Edward Gavigan? Is he nice? Is he? How's his attitude?
Are you familiar with rich bastards?
Okay.
Oh,
a little bit.
Excuse me.
Look over at Abigail. Like, yeah, I think we've met a few.
As we can all clearly see, she's not a bastard.
Yes, correct. Right.
I'm used to them, though.
I didn't mean her. I meant the people she introduced us to.
I've been dealing with them for years.
I think I see what you're saying.
You get the idea. Well,
yes, they seem to be able to weasel their way out of anything. So, if you do suspect Edward Gavigan in any of this, watch your back, for sure.
Indeed. Well,
because even the long arm of the law is limited when it comes to some pounds handed to the right person at the right time.
Has he ever paid you off?
No, never. It's not. It's more about twisting the story. See, you can pay anything, twist the press and public opinion. The law has to give in.
Yes, it's a bit of a problem we have, isn't it?
It is. Society.
Is he changing the way
we live
he
in.
talks? Or am I reading into
No,
how you're
I
talking?
am.
Okay.
It's the coffee.
No, not the okay. Yeah, I was thinking, not the accent. Just like it seems like he's
fired. You got him fired up.
But, yeah. Okay.
Well, Inspector, I think perhaps I won't be so foolhardy as to say we'll follow this through to the bitter end, but we need answers. We demand them. We will find them.
I can give you what I know.
We would appreciate anything you can provide.
Hang on. He kind of ruffles through his files a little bit, and he takes a look at them and then puts them back, and he's like, witness, heard a dying victim cry out, Hotep. I've got written here HOTEP, exclamation. Edward
Which is
Gavigan.
a Egyptian god.
Well, I don't know the thing, but Edward Gavigan said it was confirmed to be an ancient Egyptian word meaning rest or peace. I don't know why.
But he know that.
Well, because he's over the...
He's got a dictionary. He's got the English to
No,
dictionary.
Edward Gavigan's over the Pinyu Foundation, which is the Egyptian artifact, collection, museum, kind of like
So that's his
archaeology.
Expertise.
Correct, yes.
I see.
If he doesn't have it, someone on his team definitely does, and I'm sure it came. But it sounds familiar, like I don't know, like one of those mummies that have been dug up before, right? Hotep.
Interesting.
Let's see, what else? Yes. Are you familiar with the Blue Pyramid Club?
I feel like we've heard that, but I don't know.
Oh, I don't remember it at all.
Well, it's in Soho here. It's frequented by both residents and visiting Egyptian businessmen mostly. Many of the victims we found had frequented the club. I looked into the club, had the place under surveillance. I learned nothing. Before, obviously, I had to pull my men away to other duties. I also interviewed a number of people with connections to Egypt. But, as you're probably well aware, if you've already gone through an investigation like this, the vast majority of people have little to offer. However, there was one person that interested me a little bit. A local spice dealer named Zara Shafiq.
The spice melange.
Indeed, I think that is a brand that she sells there.
Has a worm on the package.
Yes, if I remember right, you have to eat the worm at the end. Yes.
That's like tequila.
Oh, sorry.
I think the worm eats you.
Last
in this
night
case.
mixed up with spices.
Fusaka.
Yeah.
Shafiq had worked with the Pinhu Foundation in the past, as far as I could tell. And when I brought up the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh, I could see that she recognized the name, but she denied that the Brotherhood still existed. So it sounds like she was aware of it, but just the same as Edward Gavigan, and that's something of the past, not to worry about.
Deny.
Indeed. Which makes me even more suspicious, but you can only do so much without harassing people.
Would you have our back if we did?
I must have misheard you.
Never mind.
Grabs someone else's coffee on the table and drinks it.
Would you conveniently not be on our back if we did it?
I'm out of coffee.
I think he needs another coffee, my friends.
I cannot say anything about what you guys are talking about, but I did have her tailed for a few days, and I still have a suspicion that she knows much that she was not saying to me when I did interview her, but she...
What other haunts did she frequent in your tailing?
Yes. The Blue Pyramid Club that I had mentioned earlier. She did frequently go there and her small spice shop. Not much going on there. But at least it's localized.
Indeed.
But yes, please come to me if you find anything. Especially anything concrete. I can try to amount anything on my end.
What can you tell us about your partner's disappearance? Is there any other than the fact that he disappeared?
Unfortunately, I wasn't working with him at the time. I call him my partner, but just because I've been working with his notes for a year on my own, actually.
I see.
I don't know where he went or what he was working on at the time. Oh, obviously I know what he was working on, but I don't know where specifically he was working on it.
Was there anyone that might?
Unfortunately, I don't think so.
Where did he die?
He's missing.
He's
I'm
missing.
sorry. I'm sorry,
But
missing.
now you have me suspicious.
It's been a year.
Listen, we're gonna leave her with you, and we'll be back later.
Put your hands behind your back. He pulls out a club.
Hey, I kind of
Do you not remember he was wearing that green jacket when we found him?
Never mind, we're leaving both of them with you.
Put him in the jail. I don't know what do they call the jail
and shoot him in the face.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
The police.
I say
still
roll
wild.
initiative, and the other 3 people are like, Declan, what? You murdered him. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Oops.
Oopsies.
It means get ready to fight his friends.
But yeah, he was missing. We didn't. It wasn't like we didn't find any evidence of that, of even an abduction or anything. Yes.
And the name of his partner wasn't a name that we knew from anything, right?
It wasn't. Inspector Munden. Munden.
Excuse me.
You could use some
Man.
coffee. Sorry, I drank
I was
yours.
just apparently I need another of those myself. Well, Inspector, it's been informative.
Indeed.
Thank you.
You can find me here most days, so please come and let me know if you find anything, and let me know if I can help.
Will do.
And don't
We'll
get
be-
yourself into trouble, and watch your back.
We'll
Always.
try and we will.
You
We all
could-
sit there and stare at
you
each
could-
other.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get up.
You
Oh
can
my
leave
God.
if
That's
you
why I said
want
be
to.
careful, because I was.
Oh,
leave.
okay. You leave.
Walking out, I look
So we
at the
got some
club, his
leads.
collection of billy clubs hanging on the wall, and I'm like, could I have one?
Roll me a. What do you want to roll?
Luck, persuasion.
Yeah.
Right?
Hold on. Let me look. Let me see how I want to do this. I want to roll charm.
Okay.
Nice.
Don't tell him, Chad.
Give me that
Yeah.
billy club.
Oh, you got it. A 32 under 64. That's a hard success.
So charming.
What did you say your name was? Declan?
Yeah, I'm just a really big admirer of billy clubs.
I've got just a thing for you.
I'm a billy club collector.
Don't you worry. You look like the kind of guy that might need a little extra something. I can see your face. You look like a kind of guy that goes hard, right?
Yeah, unfortunately,
He
I
broke his
seem to
last
have bad
shillelagh
luck
on a
around my friends
poor
and
sap.
not my enemies.
Mm.
I hang out with a rough crowd, if you know what I mean.
I can tell you're the protector of the group. And he turns over, and he, like you said, he's got like 7 different billy clubs.
I imagine
hanging on the wall.
he has like a collection hanging.
And he kind of like
one of them
takes
has like a little bit of a blood stain, and I'm like, can I have that one?
He looks at you and he squints a little bit. Are you sure? That one?
Yeah. Looks like it's got a story behind it.
What's her name?
Not her. This one's little Jimmy. And he picks it up. And he holds it over to you. It's like, you can have little Jimmy.
I start swinging it around, almost knock his shit over. He's like, okay, you can go. It's time to leave.
God.
You guys are waiting for me in the lobby, and I walk out with a bloody billy club. I'm like, look!
What the fuck?
Souvenir!
Be like, is that fresh blood? No,
I don't
no,
think
that's
it's
dry
fresh.
blood. Okay.
Not anymore.
Apparently it's little Jimmy. I don't know. We should go, though.
Oh, is that little Jimmy's blood?
I think so.
Little Yimmy.
Lord. Like, I'm not hallucinating anymore. This is real life.
You're not.
No,
Nope,
this is real.
this is real.
No wonder she wanted to take drugs.
I'm gonna grab Iris by the arm and be like, let's just leave.
Yeah, I'm with you.
We'll let the boys play with the clubs. It's fine.
Boys and the toys.
Hey, now see, it was smart because I have a weapon that doesn't stand out as much.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
All planned.
I'm adding a club to you. They don't have retractable ones back then, so.
No, I imagine it's the old school, like just wooden, like beat the shit out of people with a wooden club. Got chips of it missing.
LIL apostrophe Jimmy. Done.
Little Jimmy.
Little Jimmy. Yep, that's it. Little, you got yourself in a Jim Jam. Pull out little Jimmy.
Don't pull out little Jimmy.
Whoa! Don't pull out little Jimmy now.
Don't make me pull out little Jimmy.
That's what I'll say to everyone we're fighting now. Like, do you want to see my little Jimmy? And like the cultists are like, no?
This is all your fault, Zach.
What did you? I was ready. As soon as he said
ready.
Billy Club, I'm like, Lil Jimmy. So I knew immediately that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad I got to tee you up.
Oh. All right, excellent. So Declan comes out testing his little Jimmy out the door. You guys are standing out there. Charles, not Charlie is London, or Charles is, one of them is England, one of them is America.
I think Charles is here because
right, Charles
it's more
is
proper in
That's
London.
true, that's true.
Let's be real.
So Charles is waiting for you if you choose to get back in the car. Something that is interesting and that you should take note of is that there isn't many police cars at all in 1925. There is a few, and most of them are bicycle bound in London.
Interesting.
That might be ideal.
I mean, especially in January.
Well, like, it is snowing, it is rainy, you can barely see, the fog is really thick, like, they're not doing anything fast. Say again?
Yeah.
I said, I'm kind of surprised they're not mounted.
Yeah.
They're mounted on their bicycles.
They're bicycles. Yep.
Well, at least we know
Let
we
me
can
get them
outrun
some one wheels.
Yeah, right.
The really tall, big
And
ones.
obviously they don't have revolvers most of the time, so, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get,
Convenient.
More
they would have to get their equivalent of their freaking SWAT team before they get a gun to catch us with.
Yep.
The little Jimmy SWAT team.
They were way ahead of it, 100 years ahead. Like, they had, like, if you need that, then you can get it issued. That's pretty much how that works. So, and still does to this day, as far as I know.
Well, to the Batmobile.
So we've got the Pinhue Foundation,
Abbey-mobile? I don't know.
and we've got the Spice Shop,
Yeah.
and we've got the Blue Pyramid
Club.
Yeah,
Club.
yeah. There was another something, right? Another location from our, like, miscellaneous
You have,
stuff.
yes.
Back to the hotel. Do more drugs.
This is also an option. I definitely did not spend a whole day preparing drug-related things.
Oh, dear
I'm
God.
next. I called it.
Next.
I mean, literally, the end of last session, my last notes were, we're ending the conversation. Do drugs next time. That's
And
what
I
I
said
put.
that. Yeah, I said that too. And the last thing that Iris or Michelle said, I don't remember which one it was, do we need to do them together?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
I
said,
did
she
say
doesn't
that.
know, but she knows.
No, it was. What did I exactly say?
Because you guys know. But
Would we be in
Yeah.
the same vision
Yeah.
if we did them together? That's what I
Well,
said.
don't worry, we're gonna find out.
But we know that we probably won't.
Hey, look at number 13 for me.
American 13.
Yeah.
American number 13.
Many names, many...
are we looking at
Many names, many forms, but all the same and toward one end.
Need help.
mm,
Too big, too
Too
ghastly.
would you like me to
These-
read it real quick?
I mean, I can.
These dreams like Carlisle's.
Yeah.
Check
The psychoanalyst file.
that psychoanalyst files.
All of them survived.
They'll open the gate. Why?
So the power and the danger is real.
They
blah, 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 blah.
Many threads
beginning. The
books are in Carlisle's safe, which we got. Coming from me, will the ocean protect?
Nope.
And ho, no quitters now. Must sell and make readers believe. Should I scream for them? Let's scream together. And believe is in caps.
Now, the psychoanalyst...
Last words, too. Well, almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Let's... scream together.
The psychoanalyst's files
would have been... Go ahead.
The stuff from the safe, right? To our knowledge? No. Because that's Carlisle's books.
Right.
The psychoanalyst was the guy that he had on the trip.
Robert Houston.
Yeah.
Which had an office in America.
That's right. But I think we didn't want to just break into that. But I guess that was a thread we didn't pull. I thought we'd pulled all the threads.
My threads.
Can you make that note somewhere?
Yeah.
Pull more threads?
Yes. Yes. Keep pulling the thread. Oh, God.
What?
DG flashbacks, endless hallways.
Yes. I've got them where I want them now.
While you guys are talking, and like in the cab or outside of the cab, I'm trying to work on my Billy Club tricks while Iris is just sitting there. And I keep I'm
imagining it's
slamming my fingers,
like kid playing with a nunchuck, you know, like
yeah. No, I'm like busting my one finger's already bleeding because I keep like busting my nails together.
I grab it and I say, "I'll show you how it's done."
Are you gonna start twirling it too?
Yeah, because I got my skills from my love back home. He's showing me defense skills.
Your love.
My love.
Bow.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, and then you do it and break your nose, and they turn around and I've got bloody fingers, and your nose is streaming blood, and they're like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Roll me a brawl check to see how good you are at handling.
Very impressive. Oh, not very impressive. So I do hit my face.
Does question for the party is, I imagine at the base of the baton there's a hole, and it probably has a loop.
Yeah, it's got a loop.
Made of leather, or is it
leather?
Yeah, no, let's say leather. Okay, I like leather.
Leather.
What else would it be? It's got to be leather.
I don't know, something funny. That's why I was going to leave it to y'all. But
okay.
We use leather.
No, it's leather.
Well, it's bloodied leather now.
Could have been, bloodied leather. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, it was already bloodied a little bit, I guess.
So Iris sporting a shiner, a little bit of a shiner coming out, and Declan with bloody knuckles for playing with little Jimmy.
You guys, I think we should
quit playing with little Jimmy in the backseat.
Put little Jimmy away.
Declan, starting to understand the power of little Jimmy.
Is he though?
I think so.
Little Jimmy is solid.
Okay.
He's solid.
Well, that's certainly true.
All right, where are we going?
I hate to impose, but where am I driving? Should I take us back to the hotel, Miss Barclay? In fact, I'm
to the palace,
driving
man.
to
We
the
must
hotel.
go see the Queen.
No.
Thank you, Miss Barclay. My default mode is to drive back to the hotel, so that's where I started driving immediately. Where else would you like me to drive?
Do we want to go to the Penhew Foundation?
I don't know what we're going to ask the Penhew Foundation, but we could.
Like, suss him out and act like we're his friend, but see what information
he was talking about, Egyptian artifacts and stuff, so it's
look,
what do they
y'all are looking haggard. We got righteous anger in our bellies.
Oh.
It looks like
do
Declan
this.
just beat up Iris.
Yeah.
I'm bringing the billy club. Yeah.
What better time?
Keeping her in line.
I got my intimidation
Shit.
bro ready to go.
Let's do it.
Sorry, I'm just still thinking about little Jimmy that has like probably like Scotland Yard engraved on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's totally stamped in it. Yeah. Like wood etching, like burned in, like.
Yep. All right. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm with you.
The Pinu Foundation, of course, ma'am. Of course, I can take us there. Do you need a spot of
see, like, a
lunch
little
before?
S on her cheek.
Oh, do you need a spot of lunch before we stop by?
Yeah, I guess
I'm
it's
definitely
that
not
time.
hungry or anything. I'm just offering.
Well, it's probably that.
Yeah, can we
time.
get some chicken tendies and fries?
We
With
got a
some honey
knuckle
muzzy?
sandwich for you.
Be careful, you might get a mouthful of little Jimmy.
I look over at Iris and I raise the billy club threateningly. I'm like, you know what this can do already.
Miss Barclay, your compatriots are leaving me without words. I don't know how to respond.
Just ignore them.
Are they under the influence of something?
One of the
Not
influence
anymore.
of Jimmy.
Do I need to
slam
get
it on the? I slam it on the back of the chair. I crack it. Like, let's
Declan,
go.
Don't make me take little Jimmy from you.
Miss Barclay, should I get the Cracker Jacks out?
No, that's not necessary right now.
Okay.
Wait, like the kind you eat? We have snacks.
Stop, Declan.
I think
We're gonna
Charles
go
is
back to
hungry.
lunch. We're gonna go get some lunch. Let's just go find some lunch. It's fine. We'll go back.
This whole time, I imagine like Vincent's in one of those like backwards facing seats, and he's just like puffing on his pipe, like.
Yeah. No.
I decide to be nice. I see I'm making the stupid British guy very uncomfortable, so I stop.
We can go. Do you guys want to go to a pub or back to the hotel?
Let's go to a pub and then we can go to Pinhue because we're.
Where would you suggest, Charles?
Let's go to your finest local pub.
We could go to the Blue Pyramid. Isn't that like a club pub?
It's
Club with drinks.
social club bar, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like that's more of like
Nighttime.
yeah, evening.
I think we need.
early
I think we need
evening.
more
Okay.
information.
I see.
I don't want to just walk in there and be like, Black Pharaohs. Tell me about it.
Right.
Right.
What you got?
Ma'am and sir, I'll take you to the Lamb and Flag. It's original pubs here, of course.
Yes.
Yes. Like he was gonna say some more, but he just keeps driving.
Nope.
Tally ho!
Let's go.
You arrive at the Lamb and Flag. I'll keep the car warm.
I guess the chicken and shield was too busy.
I'll send you out some food. Or you
Thank
can
you,
come in.
thank you,
I
miss.
really don't care.
What'd you
I
say?
really don't care.
I couldn't hear you.
I said he can come in with us. It's fine.
No, but that would be very presumptuous of me to follow you and accompany as
Okay,
a fifth
no.
party.
I'll have something sent out for you.
Oh, thank you. And a Guinness, if you may, please.
Of course. Well, I mean, we're in London. I don't know if Guinness is. Yeah, okay, sure.
The darkest pint you can find.
There you go. If they have it, yeah.
A nice nut brown ale.
No.
I'll be the one that takes his food out to him. I'll take him his fish and chips and his
Okay.
Guinness as
You
like
guys-
a peace offering.
You guys are getting food, and the food comes, and you bring it out to him?
Yeah, I'm like, here you go.
Thank you. What did you order?
Looks like some fish and French
Fingers and
fries, and oh, sorry, fish and chips. Sorry, and Guinness.
Mushy peas.
Thank you so much.
Gotta have your mushy peas.
Declan, you're a right chap. I do say so myself.
Thanks, man. You're not too bad yourself. And I slap him on the shoulder a little too hard. Not with the billy club.
Not with the billy club.
My hand.
And not
The
enough
Guinness,
to
sir.
spill
The
beer.
Guinness. Care.
And not enough to spill the beer.
No, for sure.
Oh.
No, I'm just friendly. Just harder than he would do.
Yes. Thank you for keeping Miss Barclay safe. I do say so myself. And bringing my meal.
Of course. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna go eat. Enjoy your break. I'll walk back inside.
And you realize as you're walking away that you didn't bring him like any utensils, and you turn around and you can see him like unfolding a napkin. He was already ready. So you go back.
He's got a tray. He just pulls it out.
He's used to it.
Yeah, he slaps the CD holder and sticks the Guinness in it. Just kidding.
There you go.
You guys inside getting fish and chips.
Yeah.
Beans and toast.
Beans and toast. The normal, what is it, like the spread with like like you said, the mashy peas.
I think I would order fish and chips.
Yeah.
I would be told it's good and eat it. And who doesn't love fried fish and French fries? Go ahead.
It smells of alcohol.
I order some haggis just to see what they do.
Oh. I mean, haggis is haggis. I don't have to embellish that or.
They call you an IRA sympathizer, and they start trying to kill you, and we have to get in a fight and kill everyone in the.
Too early.
It's too early. We haven't even had the Second War yet. Remember, it's still the Great War.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Because of course nothing like that could ever happen again.
Pretty sure the Irish and English hated each other far before the car bombing started. I don't think they got along. I think that's what caused the car bombings.
Oh gosh, the grudges.
You're not wrong.
It was because you ordered the haggis that caused it. That's probably that's the butterfly effect. But yeah, you're sitting there eating it's really good. Different food for those of you who haven't had it before, but it's hitting the spot for sure. And you're coming upon a plan or something, I guess.
But like good.
Oh yeah.
Moist, crispy.
Do we want to go to the because I mean it's going to end up being late afternoon, right? We could go.
Yeah.
We could kill somebody. We could change and then go to the Blue Pyramid if it's a like a club area that would fit with the schedule. I don't know if we would, or if there's someplace near it, we could maybe go there first and then go late to the Blue Pyramid.
Late.
Do we know how close the Spice Melange lady is to the Blue Pyramid?
Let's reference our maps. I don't know off the top of my head.
If she frequented it, you would think it would be close to her store.
Perhaps in the same borough.
I mean, all things considered, guys, like it's all pretty close what we're looking at. Yeah. You know? I'm looking. We're looking
number
at the map.
9.
We're looking
I found Pinhue.
You found Pinhue is number 9.
Yeah, I don't see the others.
I do not see the others either.
Nope.
But the Blue Pyramid Club is on 12B Meard Street. So, you know what's cool about Call of Cthulhu and Delta Green? We can Google Maps that shit. And it's actually there. So it is right above the bend, above Chinatown, and it's in Soho. So let me look at our map here. I think it's a little off the map, and that's why.
Just a bit.
Just a hair to the right and north.
West.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
To the right?
Let me look at Buckingham Palace real quick. Yeah, or north. Because Buckingham Palace is 39. And it's like right up there by 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, I thought it was to the like I was looking towards like because Soho's to the west, to the left.
Oh, well, Google Mapsing Soho isn't.
Yeah. Oh well, according to this Environs of London map, City of London is here. The bend is there.
I see what you're saying.
Can you show
Royal Palace?
I see where you're saying.
Yeah.
How interesting. Oh, no, that still makes sense. No, because the dip is right there where we see 37. Let's say Minster on the map is 37. And Soho is north where I'm seeing 2 and 3. And it's just like a little bit north of 1 and a little bit like northeast of 1. So it's not too far.
Okay.
Not too far. And that's for the Blue Pyramid Club. It's just right off the map there, which is interesting. They wouldn't make the map a little bit bigger to include it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, guys.
And you found the Penny Foundation, which is 9. And where's that guy? Let's see on the map. Tell me if you see it, because I see 8 and 5.
It's
9.
North of.
It's on the way from the Ritz. If you were to go to the Pyramid Club, it's on the way from the Ritz towards it.
So yeah, we could go to Pinhue and then the Pyramid Club.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What about the Spice Place? Can you give us a guesstimation?
Spice Place. This is not something I prepared, so let me go find the address.
It's okay.
76 Waldorf Street in Soho. So, and again, it's probably right around that area, like you guys were saying. She's got to be close. If she's walking over there, yeah. So.
Okay. And with Pinhue, are we going in, like, are
guns
we going
blazing
to befriend him and kind of like get on his side, like we're interested in his cults, or are we like not like
smack his assistant across the face with little Jimmy, wait for him to show up, pistol whip him, insert gun into mouth, question him until we finally realize that he can't respond because there's a gun in his mouth. Remove the gun.
No teeth. Yeah.
Well, of course. I gotta bust those out first, and then and only then does he get to respond in any way to defend himself. After he,
my brain short circuited because we're memeing, and I was like, well, yeah, I mean, Declan can just kill the guy, so I don't remember what you genuinely asked. I'm sorry.
He besmirched the good name of Sir Jackson Elias.
He did.
So he deserves nothing.
Oh, we can. So if we actually, I would love to intimidate the fuck out of this guy, especially with my new Billy Club.
I feel like we start with our usual polite, naive, a bit questioning.
Can we not just kick the door down?
No. We saved that for once we're inside.
Okay.
And then if he starts giving us lip, then I'll snap my fingers 3 times, and you can just pull out little Jimmy and see what he does.
I feel like this would be a case where you'd snap your fingers twice, and there's a smoking hole in his head. You're like, well, we went a little too far.
I forgot that 2 snaps was shoot him in the face, and 3 snaps was Billy Club. This is an oversight on my part. I'm very sorry, Sir Pinhue.
Or we could just give him 1 whole vial of the green juice.
We gotta save that for us. I need the green juice.
Shit.
We gotta.
If you want him dead.
Yeah, he said we have. We have enough ingredients to make like.
We have 2 gallons. Yeah.
Is that what he said?
But
Yes.
so
gallons of it?
Why?
Gallons.
I'm not sure. I mean, so if that's something you and Abigail want to convince us of, I genuinely don't think that would understand why we would want to do it. Oh, I thought you were being serious. I was like, I mean, I'll listen. I don't know what it would do. I think it'd be nicer if I just shot him in the head instead of injecting him with the vial. But
no. What you do is you inject him first, wait 30 minutes, and then shoot him in the head.
Memes and jokes and fun aside, I think that during lunch, Vincent would impress upon you all his belief that Eduardo is probably sort of in the fucking loop, right? Like, he's convinced that this guy is tangentially or directly, perhaps a la Mr. Emerson, who was tangentially related to the Cult of the Bloody Tongue assholes that we dealt with. He feels like this is an analogous situation where Pinhue Bro is going to be directly or tangentially related to the Black Pharaoh bros who are obsessed with hearts, whereas those guys are obsessed with tongues, and we can figure that shit out later. But he fully is going in here expecting that this guy's a piece of shit, and we're going to have to work him over.
Sweet.
I mean, I'm not saying start with violence, just he's expecting to try to read through the bullshit and see that this guy's
in some Egyptian artifacts or something to get in the door?
You want to show him your claws?
Oh, I don't. Yeah, What? I don't know. What do you say? Where'd you get those?
I'm sort of wondering if, like, I mean, it's very. Hey, I found these in my grandmother's kitchen attic.
I think that could
opinions on them, Mr. Edward.
No, for sure. We could. I mean, because
let's do it. Let's
yeah,
see what happens.
because you guys look super rich and worldly. I look like you literally hired me because you're afraid of the streets of London, and then Vincent is just like some like swanky tour guide.
Perfect.
It works.
All right.
I should
Let's
leave
go.
you guys to talk without direction. I said I shouldn't leave you guys to talk without direction.
I can't wait to torture this guy. This dude's getting tortured. Like it's a question of how long is he gonna last before I start torturing him. So Declan's ready.
Yeah, about Elias.
All right.
I feel like Declan, the entire time, Declan's just gonna be in the back, just like fingering little Jimmy over there, like.
To be clear, NSA, we're playing a game, and he's talking about fingering a billy club that does not exist. My name is not Declan.
Listen, there's only one Declan. He's just a time traveling asshole.
Just back there fingering Jimmy.
So,
that was a very valid statement. Okay,
little Jimmy's just
not okay.
Yeah,
you started this sack.
This is why I plant the seeds so they grow and grow.
This feels like we're in the car driving. We're driving to the Pinu guy to talk, and I'm like, little Jimmy's so hard in my hand. And like you guys just turn and look. You're like, can we rename it?
You can rename it, but it's not.
No. They're asking. Declan is not renaming it.
Just call it Big Billy instead.
Call it LJ.
Just call it Big Billy instead of Little Jimmy. Oh, you want to call it LJ? Yeah, that.
Oh,
yeah.
LJ.
Along with its sister weapon, his ZJ. You have to ask, you can't afford it.
Okay, so we're going to pin you. We're gonna get in the door, like socialites, bodyguard, and tour guide person. We're gonna see if we're like, hey, we found these awesome, or you're gonna say you found these awesome claws from your grandma, and then it's probably not gonna work, and we're gonna torture him. So ready, break.
Let's go, Miss Barclay. We have arrived at the Pinu Foundation.
He's from all the little Jimmy jokes. Even he's like starting to like laugh just a little and smirk. He can't keep it together.
Got sauce on his mouth from the fish and chips. Can't even hold it in. Miss Barclay, please, I must inquire. Should I wait for you?
Maybe down the street a little. Maybe not right in front.
Of course, I'll be a block to the east.
West.
Yeah. The west.
The west, of course. Yes, the west. The west. West neaths. Yes, of course. And he putters away as fast as he can in the snow and gloom. You see before you the Pinu Foundation. It is a high Victorian building.
Snow plowing, manually street. No, on the street.
It is a high Victorian building.
There's a fleet of chimney sweeps that in the current winter must be snow plowing manually.
Yes, they are all about 5 to 7 years old with no jackets.
Chim to sweep.
Correct. Yes. No jackets. But you pass them by and kick them as you pass by. And
I imagine Charles had to roll over at least 3 of them to get to this spot.
Oh my god.
Better than Declan beating him with little Jimmy.
I'm twirling it and I don't see one of the whiteout conditions and I crack his head he falls into the snow.
We've lost the plot.
He's
so
twitching,
entirely.
he's twitching, bleeding out in the snow.
I just need to swim.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Please, sir.
Anyway, so we're walking up. It's a Victorian building. I don't kill an orphan.
I'm not going to be able to
Thing
continue,
away.
but I'm going to try my best. This high Victorian building. This is what we do this for. It's fine. This is it. This is okay. This is our escape. And I'm sure you just have to deal with it. This high
No,
Victorian
I'm
building.
I would apologize, but I'm not sorry.
A few stories higher and greater in ceiling height than the buildings beside, but altogether grander in scale. Nobody did any research into this place, so you don't know what it is. So you walk in. And
So it's high Victorian. How big was it?
it's bigger than everything around it.
Yeah. Like 5 stories, 10 stories, 2 stories?
No, in all honesty, it's 2 stories, but it's still bigger than everything around it.
All right.
I think Iris, you should go to the door. I think we would have discussed this since you have the claws. You can do the introductions, and I'll just stand menacingly beside you, and then Abigail and Vincent with us.
Let
I'm
me
gonna have the card in my hand too. His business card.
Oh, his business card.
It's a good idea.
You are far too smart to be in this party.
Hey, we heard about you. Look at my cool claws.
Thanks for rescuing
I
us.
rest my case.
That's all I gotta say.
Stand by. I'm opening a picture on my end so I can see the ground floor. So I can describe it good. Okay. So you walk in and you are immediately, I like the word invested, with just Egyptian architecture, and sculpture, nuances. I believe I used the term last time in America, bric-a-brac, which is a term for for us here, southeastern salvage stuff. It's from a place, but it looks like it's from a place, but it's not from a place. Could be whatever. So you see a lot of Egyptian-looking stuff as you step in. You see the Eye of Horus embossed into tiling beneath your feet. A very, very nice-looking lobby with a gents and ladies bathroom on the left and the right. In front of you is a desk and someone at the desk. It is a man at the desk. Small frame, pinstripe suit, pointed nose, angular features, around upper 30s.
Yeah, I'll walk up with Iris.
Can I appraise roll all of these goods? Do they seem legit, or do they seem cheap knockoffs?
Of course you can.
We get. All right, 15 under 35.
It looks real. It's real stuff.
Cool.
Not like the.
That's appropriate for the English.
Mm-hmm. Not like the what?
Gift shop that we were in.
Not
with,
like the gift shop. No.
Who did we kill in there?
Makunga, Madari, and
all
his
of them.
associate. All of them.
Yeah.
Was actually
we did kill all of them in there.
Okay.
But they deserve it.
And that's where I found the claws.
Yes.
Okay. What? This is what they're playing in
No,
this...
I turned it off.
Nah.
You hear this in the background. I don't know if you can hear it.
I didn't clock what the other one was, but got it.
Yeah.
Is there a small British boy playing this in the corner?
You wait.
Little
Don't. Little Jimmy's in the corner playing.
No, little Tommy's in the corner. Little Jimmy.
No,
is still with us.
Nobody puts little Jimmy in a corner.
it's a record player, but I don't remember what they called it back
Phonograph.
then. Phonograph. Thank you. Yeah.
I have shifted from my bags to my personage, like out of my bag to where it's at easy grab. Africa's dark sects, in case I need another item.
Why? You have a book out?
I had Africa's Dark Sects was the book I had been reading.
Yeah.
So I'm like putting that where it's on my person so that I can like pull it out if I need.
Understood. All right.
Another artifact to keep the conversation going.
He's going to whip it out.
I didn't say that.
Nope, I didn't.
As you guys were walking in, you did see one guard kind of outside, but it's working hours. You guys just he didn't ask you anything. He didn't even look at you. You guys walk on in.
But he did seem to be guarding this place.
Yes.
Okay. I just went it wasn't like a cop on the beat. It was a guard for this, for the pin here. Gotcha.
We'll go up to the
Did he have a billy club?
Yes, of course.
Okay, good to know.
You go up to the desk finally and say, what? Thank God we're talking to the guy at the desk.
Yeah.
I just
Declan's gonna start killing everyone in this fucking room.
I will go, and I'll show him the business card and kind of slide it and be like, I'm looking for Edward. Is he around?
He looks at your card. Mr. Gavigan?
Yes.
What is your business with Mr. Gavigan?
I have some questions for him. I just wanted to have a chat.
About what?
These
artifacts.
Hey, since he's being rude while he's looking, I kind of I do that. I make myself look more like a bodyguard and step up and just kind of look down at what I imagine is little, like you described him, but I feel like he had a pipsqueak guy. I'm just kind of glaring at him while she's showing the claws, thinking to myself, I'd love to break your kneecaps. Please keep being rude.
These fingernails of yours are supposed to be Egyptian.
Yes, they are. Are you judging?
Yes, I am.
I didn't realize you were the expert here.
I'm not the expert.
Oh, so why don't we talk to the expert?
Let me see. There's nothing available today.
Okay, what are his hours?
What is your name? Who
Iris.
are you? What do you want? All of these questions are very simple, and you did not come.
Well, I think she's already made it clear what she's wanting.
Oh, she wanting to sell.
Miss Barclay, please don't upset yourself
them to
on account of this simpleton.
Ugh.
I don't think you know who you're talking to here.
I
did just
I'm talking to. I just said that I don't know who you are.
I did just name drop.
I did not hear you because I was ranting.
I said, Miss Barclay, please don't upset yourself on account of this simpleton.
I'll just turn around and start just looking at the stuff on the wall instead.
He looks at you. Looks at Miss Barclay for a second. Roll me a credit rating.
Well, just picture myself.
Spend 10 and pass that shit. Come on.
What'd you roll? You spend 10 luck to pass. Okay.
I spent my 10 luck to pass it.
He turns around for a second. You can see him smoothing out his jacket. Fixing a
And
sigh.
I stick out my tongue while he's not looking.
Turn.
I giggle a little bit, but I try to compose myself.
Turns back around. Miss Barclay, how can I help you today?
You cannot be, rude to my friends and my guests.
I am sorry, we have all kinds of trouble. People coming in here with random knickknacks and what be it, and yes, sorry about that. But I must stand by what I did say. You're looking for Mr. Gavigan. He is not available today. Perhaps could I schedule you for tomorrow?
Well, we could shift the plans in the morning and...
He is simply not here.
Where is he simply at?
I do not know, but I know he is simply not here.
Can we take morning tea time?
Tea.
Hi, T.
I suppose I could move that if I were persuaded.
I just...
You have to be persuaded to do your job?
We could put these claws on.
Mr. Gavigan is not available for morning tea. I'm sorry.
Well,
I will
find somewhere else to go.
Is that considered a failed roll there? Can I?
Do you want to try something? Yeah, sure. What do you want to try?
Well, he said, I could be persuaded. I didn't know if that counted as failed, so that I could do my gift gab thing.
No one tried anything. No one rolled. They just said stuff.
Okay, I want to roll.
Do you want to try and
intimidate? I want to roll and intimidate.
Okay. That's fine.
I rolled a 3 under 65.
Extreme
This
success.
dude is literally shitting himself.
Extreme success.
Success.
I say no, I don't even have to pull out little Jimmy. I don't. Little Jimmy stays holstered. I just look really imposing, and I'm like, I really think that since you work for this person, you should do your job. You don't understand how employers and employees work, or do they do it differently over here, or are you just deliberately being rude?
I'm sorry. I was being rude. Oh, me. Is that Billy Club he has on his waist? I don't know. I can move this around. Yes, he looks... You're right. He is open in the morning, just for some tea. How many shall he be expecting, and what will the meeting be about?
The 4 of us, and,
recent artifact acquisitions of Mrs. Barclay.
Yes.
My. Your name's obviously Abigail Barclay. The clawed one, your name?
Iris.
Iris.
Iris de Claus.
It gives you a look, and then writes it down. Iris de Claus.
Why not?
Vincent Lamar at your service.
Vincent Lamar, yeah, of course.
That's Declan.
Oh, right, Declan.
Webb.
What was the
Webb.
Webb?
I
Yes,
refuse
of
to
course,
answer.
of course,
I'm just staring at him while
Declan the Webb and Little Jimmy.
Don't bring in Little Jimmy.
No, sir. Five, you say you're bringing your son.
No, Little Jimmy is on his hip.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
That's what you saw for.
Do not bring Little Jimmy. I will. And this is a recent acquisition. Would you fund this archaeological dig, Miss Barclay?
Sorry, I can't breathe.
She is overcome with emotions. Yes, she did.
I'm sorry, I should have known everyone's name. I forget sometimes with my overwhelming duties.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Very well.
Yes, in this, how should I inform your acquisition of these lion mitts?
Mortal Kombat.
We call these the Baraka.
Claw.
Right, the Baraka, acquired by Mortal Kombat. We do still abide to those laws, you know. I do understand. Very, very well. And I'm assuming it was you, Mr. Webb, that won these in Mortal Kombat with. It's not important because they lost.
The tournament. Sir.
I point at her and I say she's actually more dangerous than me. I point at Iris. She won these. And I'm completely stone faced. Like, I'm not joking at all. Just staring at him.
And he just looks at you, and you can see him kind of like go a little bit white because he was rude to you earlier. And he's like, "I see. Yes, of course, of course." And he's scribbling down his notes. Yes, so tomorrow, tea. I have nothing else to say, Mr. Gavigan.
Can we get some of those little? Can we get some of those little? I'm like making this. You can't see me on camera. I'm making like the cookie symbol with your fingers, where you're showing how big a cookie is. Like, can we get some of those little cookies tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow, of course. I was going to have to. I didn't have any available now, but of course tomorrow we can have something ready for you.
Excellent, thank you.
Indeed. Now, I will say, Mr. Gavigan he's a busy man, so if it is, he will tell me if he's not available then tomorrow. But I will do my utmost to ensure and plead your case.
Well, if by chance he can't and we don't need to come this way, phone the hotel. I'll tell him where we're staying.
Oh,
obviously.
Of course.
Just phone the hotel.
Phone her suite at the Ritz.
Absolutely, I will do so. Thank you so much. This makes my job easier and your frustration less.
Should have had him find us instead. Call every hotel.
It's more like it.
Of course, ma'am. If there's nothing else.
I don't like this guy.
There is.
Okay, what is it? He ran away. He didn't even ask me anything.
Nope.
No, he said if there's nothing else, he said there isn't.
Oh, there isn't. Oh, okay.
I thought he said there is too, and I'm in the same room, so I'm just saying.
Kind of
for now.
You guys leave. You did notice when you were in there, it seems like behind his desk, there's like a hallway with like a bunch of doors, which is most likely offices and storage and stuff. And the main exhibit was to the left, up some stairs to the main exhibit stuff.
Now, you say we didn't notice, but Declan, of course, did.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go back there tomorrow.
Yep.
Now, do we want to go to the Spice House, or is it late enough for us to go to the club?
Let's say we just sort of take some time to, well, just lay eyes on these places. Perhaps not go in, but we can watch and observe from afar.
Like a stakeout.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm sure Charles is a good man in a stakeout.
Smell what you're stepping in. All right.
The middle of it, usually. It's generally how it works. Damn.
Yeah.
Is that your neck?
She just popped her neck like 6 times.
Do I need to call anybody?
No.
Okay. All right.
Chiropractors don't know what to do with her.
No.
Yes, let's observe and investigate.
Charles.
Okay.
Yes.
Take us to Egypt Town.
Take us to Soho.
Sir, that is highly inappropriate. But I will take you there.
Us to Soho.
Do they call it Egyptian?
Yes, that is the correct term. Egyptian.
Please forgive my ignorance.
Soho. I couldn't tell you why they call it Soho, but I'm sure there's a reason.
Southampton, I believe.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think. I could be wrong, but I think.
See you head over to... You want to check out both of these places?
Yeah, we want to go to Soho, and we'll like go towards the Blue Pyramid and kind of like scope it out and see if we can find the spice shop on the way.
On the way, perfect. You arrive maybe a block away from where the spice shop's supposed to be. And you can see it is a 2-story building, 76 Wardour Street in Soho.
Huh.
And probably you may even be able to smell it a little bit. You know, spices coming out of the shop.
Totally wrong.
Say again?
I was totally wrong.
Ah,
Okay.
wrong.
In New York, it's south of Houston Street.
In London, it is.
It is derived from a 17th century hunting cry. It's a rallying call for the first Duke of Monmouth's men at the Battle of Sedgemoor on July 6th, 1685.
Declan, go ahead and give me that rallying call.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mic keeps fucking clipping it out.
It clips it
it's
out.
Oh no!
This is why they hunt with dogs. I understand now.
Yeah.
Yep. Spy shop. You see it. 2-story building.
Do we see the lady anywhere around?
Just like hanging outside, smoking ciggies. No.
Something, yeah.
No. Nope. And
Is it busy?
you wouldn't know. No, it's not busy. No, it's cold. It's nasty. You can barely see anything. The fog is coming down. In fact, it's probably raining a little bit right now.
Dreary.
Very dreary.
And we wouldn't know what she looked like? Is that what you're about to say?
What?
We wouldn't know what she would look like? Is that what you were about to say?
Yep.
Okay. So we chill? Or we go in?
I think we just watch the clientele and anything interesting.
If anyone goes in or out.
Yeah, of course.
Anybody.
Let's say it's probably 4:30 when you guys get up there. And you stay around till 5. You don't see anybody come in, but you do see the open sign get swapped to closed from the inside. And the lights come off.
Okay.
Now they're going to
Close at 5 sharp.
I'm not surprised. I'm around here.
Fucking Brits.
Well, let's go see if the club is still open. Well, or we can wait and see if she comes out.
Let's see who comes out.
You could.
23 minutes and not a moment longer.
Okay. Then stand by. I'm going to make sure of something here. Okay. Yeah, no one comes out. 23 minutes go by. No one comes out. So
Must be dead.
So they live there?
Or they went out the back.
live there. There's another entrance, or they're busy doing the inventory or something. Who knows? 23 minutes later.
Having a cult in the basement.
It could be a cult in the basement. Yeah.
Oh, not another one.
You never know.
We are 2 for 2 on creepy basement bullshit in our last.
No,
two
you are
excursions.
1 for 1. You don't know of a 2 for 2 yet.
No, the other basement.
Oh no, you're right. You are 2 for 2.
Come on!
You are 2 for 2. Peru and
Creepy
America.
basement bullshit.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. True.
Just
To
saying.
rate the head.
Yep. What do you do?
Fucking like blow up doll head over here in the bathroom. Like, come on, that counts. All right. To the blue pyramid? To
Yep. Guess so.
All right. You guys make your way.
I imagine we have him stop somewhere to get refreshments on the way.
Of course. What kind?
Sure.
It's about time. Some refreshments. It's a stakeout. You must have refreshments. So whether I don't know if it's tea and crumpets or Guinness, but something.
Okay.
It's required.
Refill the flasks.
I asked him to bring me a paper, and
Okay, you get a paper. You make your way to the Blue Pyramid Club. The area is in Soho as well. You see a lot of...
Are there any other color pyramid locations here, or is it strictly a blue one?
Just a blue one, and it's not an actual pyramid. It's, on like the second floor. Yeah, I know.
I was picturing the Vegas pyramid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it goes on the second floor of...
What?
Trying to find the picture of it. Yeah, there's like a grocer shop, and then like an unused space, and then just on like a random building, and it's on the second floor of this place, and you can see maybe like a blue triangle kind of logo to go up there. You see a lot of cheap like eating houses, coffee shops.
Do we see any familiar logos or anything around?
McDonald's?
No, like like the black tongue, bloody tongue.
Oh, no, you don't see anything. No, you don't see anything like that. It looks like this kind of area is a place for bohemian types, intellectuals, writers, artists.
Do I see any yellow signs?
Maybe a play and a king. Maybe a queen.
Not yet. You don't see any other signs yet.
God, when did that hit London? There was a whole fucking thing.
It's before this.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I think it's like 16 or 1700s. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was
Not
France.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Anyways.
okay. I thought there was something in the early 1900s. Anyways, please continue.
So what do you do?
Is there a line to get in?
It's upstairs, so you would have to go find out. You're outside in the car right now.
Do we see people going in or coming out?
Yeah, you probably see someone kind of like go up. It's a like a little gated door, open to the elements. And they kind of opens up, and they go around and they go up the stairs. They have a nice little fuzzy jacket bundled up. It's a girl.
Dressed nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, girl, lady going up there.
Does she look like her name's Zara?
No.
Okay.
That was a good try.
Well, I mean, that was her name, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Are we going clubbing or are we staying in?
I think we need more information before we dive into this particular pond.
We could just go have fun. We're in London.
The person that was going in was white, if that helps you any. It's not like it's an exclusive Egyptians only anything or anything like that.
Oh, well, good then.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know what your reservations were, so that's why I was just letting you know that there was people of all types going in.
Just not knowing what to expect,
you don't
ask, what to anything.
I think Iris said, just go have a good time.
I mean, yeah. We could do just that. We could. Vincent's not against it, but he's not going to speak in favor of it.
Or we could just go back to the hotel. Go in or go to the hotel is pretty much all we got left. What do we do? Anybody?
I gave my response.
I'm along. I'll do whatever you guys want to do. I would rather be more proactive than going back to the hotel and just sitting there. But I don't care. I'm ready to beat someone with the billy club. Let's go.
Why don't we go in?
At the club.
Club at the club.
Yeah, let's go.
Clubbing at the club.
I mean, I don't think there's very much risk to going in. Am I missing something?
I don't think there's risk. I just don't have any like goals with going in, right? Like,
let's just go in anyways. I like the idea of like it's even if we just have fun. I mean, out of character, I think that's something we would do anyways. So you know,
as I said, Vincent wasn't against it. He just wasn't pushing for it.
Yep. Let's go. I will lead the way in.
Sure. You guys make your way in. Miss Barclay, how long should I wait for?
An hour.
All right, I will see you back at 6:30 sharp.
There you go. Sure.
6:30 in the evening.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just making sure.
Unless
And if we decide we need to be longer, then we'll move down and tell you at 6:30.
if you don't show up at 6:30, I'll come back in another hour.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then another hour.
Charles, you've been Cleven before. I get it.
Yes, I will see you in the morning.
I will check the gutters. He looks at me as he says that.
Pull them out of the gutters. So, you, Declan, you lead them up the stairs, and you see a door. Blue pyramid. Knock.
Is it? Okay, I was gonna say, is this like I have to knock and give the password, like a little door slides open?
Yeah, the door opens, and you see a well-dressed doorman on the inside. Membership cards, please.
I fumble it. I just, without thinking, I look in my jacket pocket, and I'm like, oh, yep, I forgot it.
No worries, sir. Name, please.
And we look at Abby.
Declan McFarrington. Oh, I was gonna give a fake name. That sounds British. But if
Abby.
I'll go up and say, Barclay. Abigail. I've never needed a card before.
I see there's just a matter of this $5 fee to get in.
Per person?
Yes.
What's a dollar?
I mean pound. That's what I mean. $7.25.
And some pence. And some chip.
3 half-pence.
5 pounds, miss. That's what I mean. Your name's not on the list. I'm sorry. This is the rules. I understand you're probably some fancy lady with the fancy jacket and stuff, but I've got to do my job. It's very simple. You can register your name here for $5, and you can come on in, and I'll make you a card next time you come by. No worries.
Hey, buddy. I reach out and I pat him. I'm like, we're going to pay. It's okay. You don't have to. What do you think we are? We got money.
Sorry, I get harassed so much by people just trying to come in, and they don't have 5 pounds.
Yeah, we want a card so we can come back. Is this a good time?
Excellent.
Good place?
Yes, the women are very sexy, the drinks are great, and the atmosphere is wondrous.
While he's talking, does he have that? Did he pull out a list to look at?
No.
Does he have a jacket on?
Yeah.
Can I try to pick his jacket pocket and see if there's a list in there with names on it?
I love it. You can. You can with a sleight of hand.
Can I just do dex?
Nope.
Well, get ready to fight. Okay.
He's got a 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Get ready to fight. Fail. And go.
I get a goddamn 50.
Well.
Wow.
What are you doing?
I try to reach into his jacket pocket, but then I like trip and fall and like slam my shoulder into the, not on purpose. I'm not trying to cover it. I literally off balance myself and like try to I hit the door, and I probably would say my hand gets caught in his jacket and kind of yanks it a little bit as I'm falling.
Sir, what the?
Oh, I'm sorry. God. Sorry. We were at a club before this one. Sorry.
In your cups today.
I stumble. I play into it. I pretend like I'm drunk.
You beat me to it, sir. Thank you. Name.
Drunky McDrunkerson.
No, I need a real
McFarrington.
name here. Thank you, Declan McFarrington. Sounds so fake, you little drunk bastard.
That's really Declan. Thank you very much. It's his real name.
Barclay Abigail, I heard you say, okay.
Yes.
And
Iris. Zeroni.
Iris Zeroni, perfect. And you, mister?
Real name, fake name. Real name, fake name. Real name, fake name. Go.
You know,
I can see you're trying to come up with a fake name. You better give me your real name.
I was going to say King Charles before my friend decided to fall in your face, but
Yes, that would not
now
hit
the
well
joke's
after the...
just gone.
Yes, the joking is
Vincent
over.
Lamar.
All right, thank you. I will try, and he does write these down. I will try to see if I can get these made. If you come by tomorrow. If not, I will have them here in the back. I can bring them to you as long as you give me your name and get out of my jacket. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I spot hidden in the chaos? Did I see a list?
Sure.
Uh,
41.
37 under.
Yeah, there's a piece of paper in his jacket.
Cool.
Oh, right.
I mean, I thought it was a good idea for the record. I thought we could get some information.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that
I think it still is.
stealing it.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It just fumbled.
I don't know there's a point in stealing his list, but it's good to see that there was a list.
He's not full of shit, at least, completely.
Entirely.
Yeah, not entirely.
I should have intimidated him with full Jimmy.
Don't even go here.
Right this way, and he opens the door. You guys can see inside. It is a corridor with a coffee room on the left and a drawing room on the right. So like smoking, lounging on the right. One door to get in there. Yep. And then left is just a few tables with some, coffee bar and stuff like that, fireplace, yada yada. And so you're going down this hallway. That stuff is on the left, right. Directly in front of you, you can see double doors open up to a ballroom where there are tables and belly dancers and Egyptian singers, Egyptian food, people.
Is there like a dance floor in the middle?
Yeah, there's a little dance floor. There's a stage. It's starting to get a little noisy. It's not entirely crowded, but I would say it's a little crowded. You see both Egyptian and English-looking people there. Let me post a little picky in the handouts. Boop. Let's see. Visiting the Blue Pyramid Club. You can kind of see there, and handouts England, visiting the Blue Pyramid Club. A little kind of lounging about tables.
Is that Jeff Bezos?
Yep, Jeff Bezos there. The time traveler sitting there in the middle. You can see the Egyptian paintings and embossments and stuff on the wall. See people cavorting and dancing. What you don't see, however, is the ladies dancing, belly dancing, the waiters kind of walking around in scantily clad things. What do you do? And everything's like, if I didn't mention enough, it's obviously naturally Egyptian theme. Large mirrors everywhere to make it appear bigger than they are. It's very well kept, entirely like overboard, but nice. And it looks like you got there just a little bit after open. So, yeah.
Iris goes to the dance floor and just starts dancing.
Okay.
Near the stage and stuff.
All right.
I'll hang out, I guess, with you. I'll just so I guess it doesn't matter. I was gonna say it would probably look weird since you're like nicely dressed and you're dancing alone, but I'll just kind of hang out near you and just do the same shtick I've been doing. I'll go get a little glass of champagne or something, or whatever you want, and have it at the table nearby and just kind of hang out.
Okay. All right. Cool. So you're dancing, and then
very clear, like again, like friend bodyguard vibes, not date vibes. Like just so like if people want to approach her, they still can. Like there's no like insinuation of that.
Sure. She's dancing.
I'm not even like paying attention to anybody, but like just the atmosphere and the belly dancers and just
they're like it's like
all of it.
It's like a floor show, if that makes sense. So like the belly dancers come up to the stage and do some dancing and stuff like that, and then singers and stuff like that. And every now and then they'll come off the stage and walk around to the tables, kind of like trying to get tips.
Okay.
So before I continue, the rest of you.
I'd probably go with Declan and get a drink, and then I would probably just like do a random like walk around the floor a little bit, and then come back and find a table, or sit at the table with Declan if he actually has a table. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a table.
Okay. Yeah.
We're hanging out. I'm hanging out.
But I would do a sweep around, see if there's anybody I can see from a different angle that looks odd or out of place or looks shifty.
Vincent?
Just quickly, any highlights other than the belly dancers of the description there that I missed? Okay. I'm with Declan. I'm here to sip a drink and observe, and perhaps smoke a pipe if that's a thing that's going on, and just enjoy.
Okay.
I'm trying not to watch the belly dancers because I'm watching everything else.
I see.
But you're watching the belly dancers, really?
I mean, a little bit, but mostly everything else.
You guys spend a little bit of time. We'll just say like 10 minutes or so doing this and listening in. Maybe the show is swapped maybe once or twice. You want to spend some hours? That's fine.
6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours. Okay.
Yeah. For sure.
I think they close at let's see how long.
8:30 sharp.
If only ruffians are out past 8:30 p.m.
They never close in Louisiana.
They close in the morning. I can't find it right now. But they close in the AM, so you're fine. I need what you guys are doing. What are you talking about? Are you talking to each other? Like, take it away, so I know what I can do.
I was gonna say I'm more curious to see, like, it's because again we were coming here kind of as like maybe a relaxation thing.
Yeah.
But I'm curious. The only thing I have in my mind is maybe I don't really know why it would make sense, but just if we're being not tailed, but if people know that we've been asking around maybe, and if someone approaches Abigail or Iris, which is why I was trying to like, that's why I said like clearly not make it seem like I'm a date of any kind. Like I want like maybe like they're like, oh, we saw these two women and they're, especially Abigail, they're rich, but then this other one's asking about these artifacts. Just see if someone kind of doing like just zoom out and look and see if anyone approaches. If not, that's fine. That's really my only goal. Is just to sit here and I guess look at the attractive women and then see if someone approaches and starts asking questions.
Cool. Okay. Noted. And Iris dancing, having fun.
Trying to do what the belly dancers are doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm small talk, especially with the staff, my friends. Just trying to soak it all up and see if there's anything, other than the belly dancers that is interesting or shady or is there
so you guys are very
curtain
you guys are very clearly like not talking to each other. You guys are not associating with each other because what you're telling me with your actions and words are you're all doing separate things. That's what you're telling me. So
I think so. If someone was like to put it differently, if someone was watching, they would have seen me talk to Iris a couple of times. Like again, like more like again a bodyguard relationship or a coworker relationship of just like. But I'm watching other people. We're not interacting normally. Like it doesn't appear as though we don't know each other, but we're not actively deep conversation.
I assume that we were like rotating out of a table, but
well, that's why I'm asking, because you're telling and what you mean could be different things. So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, well, so my assumption was that we had like a table, and like people were going out and having a dance and doing a thing and getting a drink, and like I assume we were kind of
okay.
We had a base, but like
I'm not trying to not be associated with my group.
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form. I'm just. I'm like when I say small talk, I'm making small talk with my friends. I'm going up there and like I'm very hopefully not blatantly obvious, but like I'm very focused on just observing what the fuck is going on at this place.
Okay. You're dancing up there, Iris, and you see a very well-dressed, portly man, kind of balding, kind of plod over, and he starts tries to dance next to you.
I'm probably looking up at him.
Probably looking up. He's an older guy. He's probably like almost 50 or so. Well dressed. I haven't seen you here.
Oh, it's my first time.
Abdul.
Do you know how to belly dance?
Yes, but it is not as sexy and nice as the ladies do it. What'd you say your name was?
Iris. What's yours?
Abdul. I'm the purveyor of this fine establishment. Nice to see you. Someone so exotic as yourself amongst these other exotic ladies. And he's kind of dancing and moving around.
Oh, well, thank you. You should meet my friends.
Oh, if they're anything like you, I'm sure I'll love them.
I stand up and wave at him like, hey, man.
Oh. Yes, he is a nice friend.
Declan.
It's amazing how he held in Cretan there.
Yeah.
And you have other friends here?
Yes. It's all our first time. This is the owner, guys.
I'll go over and like link arms with Iris and just be like, I think you need a drink.
Okay, let's do
I
it.
think it's time for her to get a drink. She said she would have one with me, and she has yet to do so.
Oh,
yes.
We cannot have that. A drink on me. Yes, of course.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Of course, it is my pleasure. And you, sir, over there, would you like a drink as well? Looks like you're with these. Of course. And you, sir, with the. Would you like a drink as well?
I say no, I'm good, and I raise my highball glass of whatever I've got. I have no idea what it is, and just drink it, maintaining eye contact at him until he looks away.
He just goes. He turns away and goes, Galisha, Galisha.
I want to break this guy's teeth.
Galisha. And then a lady comes. Finally, a lady comes, a young lady. Very slender, beautiful, long, flowing dark hair, dark eyes. She can't be 20 yet. Maybe like 19, 18.
12.
Not 12. Walks up with some drinks. Drinks? She kind of places them onto the table. And they're exactly what you had already ordered. And she places them down on the table.
I love this place.
She smiles and nods at you. Then goes away. I must get back to my business, but enjoy.
Thank you.
Nice
Before I
you.
dive into my free booze,
Of course.
can I get a read on my man Abdul?
What do you want to read on him?
I wanna psychoanalyze him.
Okay, what are you trying to look for?
No.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Does he seem honest? Is he just he runs the place and he sees new people and he's checking them out, or is there more to it?
Are we poisoned?
I mean, crazier things have happened. 33 under. Whatever the fuck.
He was sweating a lot. And he seemed to be... You know how you cover your identity up with, like, a different persona? It seems like he may have been suppressing some feelings by acting out.
Like something bad happened to him.
Can I get like a...
Like...
Do I feel like that's more like he's just playing dumb? Or if he's just, like, trying to be cooler than he is?
You're not sure.
Okay.
Something's off.
Okay. I am not going to drink that drink. Not blatantly, but I'm just going to kind of leave it there.
Oh yeah, I ain't drinking shit from this guy. But I already had a drink, so if he gave me one, I would have ignored it.
Oh yeah, I mean...
Drink it. It tastes good.
I already drank mine.
It was whatever their special was. What, the Blue Nile, probably?
Very delicious.
Yep.
Totally.
Nice.
What do you guys talk about while you're at the table together?
What about that woman that we saw walk in? Do we see her?
Yeah.
She was fancy.
Mm-hmm.
I think her name tag said Shakira.
Shakira, yeah, it was Shakira, for sure. It was. She's sitting with some English-looking men at another table, a little bit away. Seems to be enjoying herself.
Should we go talk to them? I'll ask Abby, because I'm like, got a little bit of liquid courage going up. I'm having fun. Should we go talk to them? No.
I mean, what are you trying to find out?
Do we stand out as the only pale people here?
You don't. Maybe you're like 1/4 patronage pale.
Oh, let's go talk to the other people that are English over there.
Are all the other pale people creepy old English guys, though?
For the most part, but with younger women, of course.
With a girl.
Yeah.
But younger Egyptian women?
Not all.
Okay.
All right. And thanks, as always, to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at sirenscape.com. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table.